Hello, everybody. I'm Dorothy. Thanks for joining me today. We are going to talk about the astrology for May 23rd. We're also going to be rolling the dice from the Astro dice. So a little extra message from Spirit, as well as a card from this Native Spirit deck by Denise Lynn. It's a great deck. I love it. I don't read tarot, but I do love the oracle cards because it helps use your intuition as well. Astrology, if you hadn't discovered yet, is so very analytical that it's really nice to engage the intuitive part of who we are as well. And we got an opportunity for that today too. The moon is in the sign of Pisces. It's been in there for, when did it enter that? It was sometime last night. I don't know. Oh, yes, it was Sunday. What am I looking at? Looking at my ephemeris, my Llewellyn ephemeris. I like this book. I use it as an appointment book. It's fantastic. Everyone should have it. You beginner astrologer should also have an ephemeris, a paper ephemeris, so you can learn to read daily chores, daily transits, just like what I'm doing here. So lots of mutable energy in the sky, and I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, it feels very flowy. I want us to trust our intuition. Neptune stays in Pisces until I think 2025. I can't remember exactly when it pops into Aries, but needless to say, Mars is there right now for just one more day. The moon, we'll talk about that tomorrow, but the moon coming through the rest of Pisces over the next day helps us to be flowy, to get into alignment, to that flow, to that intuition. And I really feel that it's important that we do that and we engage in our own intuition and, trust that feel, that pull to move towards whatever it is we need to move towards. Because sometimes we can't see what is in front of us because who isn't a little blinded by their own life, right? We do have an awful lot, though, in Aries. Don't worry about the midheaven. We don't read that in this type of a forecast since everybody is in different places. But Jupiter at 2 Aries, Venus in Aries is courageous. So it can give us some courage and some push where we may not usually engage in that because not everybody is aggressive or has a lot of courage to do individual or just do things that just like make us nervous, right? So we might have the opportunity here, honestly, to do that. With Mercury on Sunday, it moved late Sunday night, the 22nd. It did retrograde back into the sign of Taurus. The ruler of Taurus is Venus, and Venus is in Aries. So this tells me that combination of those 4 things, Mercury and Taurus retrograde, Venus rules Taurus and Venus is in Aries. That energy is, again, about taking, words, actions, things that you've been wanting to do, finding the courage to do that. That Venus in Aries gives us that courage. And again, I'm talking about her because Mercury is retrograde in Taurus. Mercury words, content, information. Retrograde is about the inner work that we need to do with that, with thinking about what it is I love, what do I value, what's important to me. Sun in Gemini lightens this mood. The moon in Pisces lightens that mood so it doesn't feel so serious. So we're able to play, have fun, and engage. All right. That's enough of that. My book out of the way. Let's get the Astro dice. What are they going to tell us? What's the little extra message from Spirit for today? I see Taurus. Oh, Mercury, Taurus. What house is that? Someone needs to send me a gold pen. Fine tip gold pen. That's 6th house. Oh, that's great. So the message from Spirit. So if you had a question, here's some info or just an added information from Spirit. Mercury in Taurus. Oh, in the 6th house. We have Mercury. I'm not kidding. I rolled that. Watch. There's Mercury. There's Taurus. See, I'm picking up straight so you can see I don't mess with it. It's Mercury. And the 6th house is the house that Mercury rules when it's in the sign of Virgo. That's the 6th. My goodness, it's additional content. Mercury and Taurus in the 6th house, paying attention to those details. We're going to focus on the 6th house the most. So it means today, just look at it for today. What is it that you need to do today? That is something that is either a change in a daily pattern or a change in a daily habit, or something you've been putting off for a long time. Because Mercury in Taurus is what we value, the words we value, the money we value, the things that we think are beautiful. And again, when it's in the 6th house, could be that somebody here is not paying attention enough at their job. 6th house is the job I do that's related to my career. 6th house is your health and your wellness. Could be you need to be focusing on something that needs to change there. There's quite a few ways this can play out. So there's that additional content for you there. All right. DorothyMorganAstrologer.com. Full service astrologer. Classes, mentorship. Mentorship is the thing I do the most besides private readings. Come and book a session. Support me right here on YouTube by sharing content that is good for you, that you like in your groups, or thumbs up. Spirit of Fire. That's a good card. And that Spirit of Fire, there's still water in that card. But of course, we have Venus and Jupiter in the sign of Aries. I don't believe we have any other fire planets. We do not. No other planets in the fire signs. So take advantage of these 2 benefic planets, Venus and Jupiter, Spirit of Fire, and really engage. People are all worried about, I see all of these in all kinds of Facebook spiritual groups that I'm in. Oh, Mercury's retrograde. Is everybody, feeling, blah, blah, blah. And everybody just gets on the bandwagon that everybody's feeling like crap, or everybody's feeling shitty, or whatever. I did swear. And once in a while, somebody will pop in. It's like, no, everything's going great. Please, it's your focus. And, no matter how good things are going on in life, there are times when things are, there's still some category that feels like crap. So just being a realist, Spirit of Fire is telling us and requesting that we take some action where we feel we need to take action. Venus, Jupiter, I want you to take some action somewhere. And so does these cards. So if you've been putting things off, now's the time. Do not delay. Don't care what Mercury is doing. Take good care. We're going to leave you with that. Blessings, everybody. I'll see you next time. Namaste.